Yesterday, the U.S. House of Representatives passed an omnibus spending bill of $1.5 trillion of spending to keep the U.S. government open. And this bill is another example of how Congress is completely failed as an institution. It used to be, just as recently as about 30 years ago, that the way that Congress would prepare budgets and approve spending is they would have appropriations committees and subcommittees. And then they would also have separate committees that are authorization committees. Like, for example, they had the Senate Armed Services Committee, and then they would also have the Senate Appropriations Committee and its Defense Subcommittee. And they would each carefully prepare a budget, and then they would build on those budgets, and then they would pass the budget in the committees and then in the Senate or in the House of Representatives. Well, that's not the way things are nowadays in the House. Yesterday, the way this bill was passed was that Speaker Pelosi issued the bill 2,741 pages long at 1:34 in the morning, and she sent a letter out to all the members of the House saying, "You got to pass this bill." They didn't even know what was in it. It never went to any committees. It was never considered by anybody. They tried to scramble to read it, and then they voted in favor of it. That's the kind of mess that we've got in Washington today.